Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of ŌKAMI. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them, controlling the very fabric of existence. This wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished to the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant acts ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of this wolf. ŌKAMI. How's it going, everybody? It's Briar with a new series. And, this is a very old game. One that I loved to watch my brother play when I was younger. And I'm going to be playing it now on my channel. ŌKAMI. Please excuse the bad voice acting that I'm about to do. Long ago. A tiny hamlet known as ŌKAMI lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To sate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks. Its the blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf was coated as its coat was. I can read, guys. Shut up. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranil. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside of the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. The people assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the wolf. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by the wolf's swift movements. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leaped with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi in the darkness of the cave. The wolf's coat shone brilliantly. And as it was him, the wolf that dwelt outside the village, bearing his fearsome claws. The wolf leaped toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. The wolf wolf summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on the wolf, sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. The wolf fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. The wolf's covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But the wolf refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred, battered arms, he leaped ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. The wolf had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, the wolf was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, the wolf let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, and then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of the wolf's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all look forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi's and the wolf's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this a legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dread Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, good heavens! Run away! Oh, oh, he seeks power. Who has broken my bonds. Speak the words. I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of ŌKAMI village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Oh, ŌKAMI, Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is all. Amaterasu, how delightful to see that the Savior who braved sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniffle, sniffle. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. I don't know how to say that. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh! Get out! What on earth was that? You again? Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like the statue of that wolf. Whoa, what you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in a wolf's slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dinko Maru, against you. Oh God, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. What's that growling sound? And why's it so dark anyway? Oh great God, Amaterasu! I've used all the power I have to protect ŌKAMI village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know what you will lead us down. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, right? To normal, huh? That Sakia girl sure said some weird shit, right? Like the villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. What does that mean? That's the fruit. that the girl said that if you cut down, the village will be reborn or restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some sort of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. Don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the rights to what? The what? Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They said once your reflection appears on the surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to be put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. You gotta prepare, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Actually, hold on. There we go. Oh, god dang it. There we go. Alright, time to save again. It's jump and then jump and play wall jump. I knew you could do it. The bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. I'm sorry, was it? This is kinda long. Mind if I call you Ami instead? Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's a brush god power that can restore missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is the power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens, they mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Whoa, look at that star twinkle. I haven't seen such beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey look, are those stars forming a pattern? Or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll have to just draw the missing star. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press or one of the numbers. Oh, why if it isn't Mother? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we can meet again. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across the land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Hum nom 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 nom. Well, that was ŌKAMI, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you're as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else would be able to master this golden technique? Oh yeah, you want to find out soon? Whoa! River Stardust! But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew the darn thing? Was I, he said. Natural pouch. An orange. Run, run, wolf, run. Do-do-do-do-do. Running, running, running. Run, girl, run. Is this a legendary shrine? It must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the name of the White Wolf. First the river of the heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods don't do much to protect this place. That really was your brushwork all this time? How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a rat? Oh! Well, if it isn't Mother. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that wolf. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When the wolf died, the powers were split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy, the wolf and Nagi. It's just like the legend. Well, anyways, I've never seen the power slash technique myself. How about you show off your stuff on that boulder? Oh, you won't believe until you see it? Whoa! I didn't think you had it in ya, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball, Amitsaru, I made up my mind. If you're that wolf reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you, huh? No, bad. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Slash. Oh no! I cut down the tree. What the? Where'd they come from? Oh, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later. Am I right? Rainbow. Let's make our way back. Running, running, running. Whoa, the village has been restored. Sakiel came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. Hey, 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 hey! But seriously, with the monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. What in the world? I don't remember the statue being here. Hey, there's a statue here too. Not again! But this is how the village is back, but what's up with the dark sky? Definitely something strange going on. Let's find some high ground and we can take a look. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did that monster do this? He's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. Maybe we could... Worse. I did have that power from the start. I'm the sun goddess. Wahahaha. That flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. You're such a great artist yourself. Why don't we name your brush work after that poem of his? It's called The Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? A white wolf? Not the one that fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be that legendary wolf. No, it can't be. The story's 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of the wolf. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. The fuck? The fuck you say? Whoa, don't need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words, just state facts. Oh, what's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Let's fuck them up! Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword at Dinkomaru. Good job, me. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't ya? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because you're in an area of monsters restores the god's powers to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that might weaken you. But if you try real hard, your power might just shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed upon the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the god have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun for a ball. Now you can feed animals now. I'm gonna go save my game real quick. Because this is gonna be the end of episode 1. Thank y'all for watching. This will be uploaded once a week as per my weekly schedule. If you want to see my weekly schedule, just go to my channel's description. I'll be playing Skyrim on Sundays and Saturdays. Banisher Ghost of New Eden on Mondays and Thursdays. ŌKAMI on Tuesdays. No, not on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays. Apologies. And then I'll be live streaming on Tuesdays, and then my Fridays will be whatever I feel like uploading. But until then, thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a good day.